My name is Linda Orton. I'm from New York, and I am the Chief Recruitment Officer with Silverback Social. So for the last 25 years, I've been in professional services marketing. I've owned my own marketing and consulting firms and primarily worked in the B2B space. For the last 5 years, I've owned a video production company as well as a social company, and I'm delighted that I am now bringing my past background in recruitment as well to Silverback to expand our services. So 2 years ago, when they were putting on the first Westchester Digital Summit, my son, who was 11 at the time, had identified it as something that he wanted to go to. He's a very technologically oriented kid. And when it first started being advertised about 6 months prior on the web, he said, "Mommy, you have to take me." So it's because of Josh that I had the incredible pleasure to meet Chris and John. So John and Chris and I started talking about the potential of doing something synergistic together, and when they invited me to come join them last month, we really hadn't discussed or finalized what the plans were going to look like. So within 5 weeks to now is how we've facilitated my coming on board, and I was just excited to come and meet an incredibly innovative, intelligent group of people. So the downtown project for me was entirely new. Until I heard about Creative Week and Catalyst, I was not aware of Downtown Project at all. I've been to Vegas, I've come to conferences here many times over the last 15, 20 years. I've spoken at many conferences here, and to be invited to see how the environment and the landscape is changing is fascinating. I think the Catalyst group led by Amanda is remarkable. I think they are incredibly efficient, and they're bringing experiences from other industries, teaching, education. Some of the kids are straight out of school, but they're bringing a life that is so important to this environment. And it's going to grow, it's going to expand, and I think one of the most important things is educating the rest of Las Vegas about what's going on here, not just about people from outside the scope of the city. I'm speaking tonight about using humor to connect in social media and in the real world. And for me personally, I've been so wowed by the little collisions and many connections that have happened for me practicing what I'm going to be preaching later tonight. Finding my funny is something that happened at 47 for me, and being able to talk and connect to people without the feeling that I had to be cerebral or on or erudite all the time and just be myself meant that I had in some ways a higher level of connection. So I'm very grateful for that. Over the last 15 years, I've placed hundreds, close to probably over 1,000 candidates. Now recruiting with Chris and John and with Silverback, I feel that Catalyst has given me a catalyst to change how I'm thinking about making those connections with candidates and potential employers, and hopefully making that connection for them more authentic. My experience with Catalyst and Amanda and her team has been phenomenal. I think they are charming and smart and funny, and they make everybody feel comfortable. And I think what they're doing here is ultimately going to serve to be a blueprint that can be expanded far beyond the scope of the downtown project. It's exciting to be part of it.